Why is it doing that? Um... Hey, what's up, Build? Hang on a second. Are you guys hearing that? You guys should be hearing the Chrono Cross soundtrack. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. All right, sounds good. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Every so often, OBS gets a little bit screwy, and it doesn't start the audio for some reason. I don't know why. So, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so we're playing some Shadowrun Dragonfall today. Yeah, so we're playing some Shadowrun Dragonfall. Hello, Love Shack, by the way, for people who just came in. Oh, that's cool. No problem, Lego. I just wanted to make sure that people could actually hear stuff. So we're going to play some Shadowrun Dragonfall, as I say, a couple hours, and then I will sign off, and I will do my giveaway, and then I will sign off for the evening. And next time you'll see me after this will be on my normal schedule on Wednesday during the day. So that is what we're looking at. Let's take a look at this chat delay, by the way. Let me do a little chat delay test. Let's see. For no particular reason, please type in the word heart when you hear this, heart. I'm going to count now. Okay. 20 seconds. Man, you know, they were doing better on this chat delay, and then they seem to have plateaued, and now they've hit this 20-second thing, and they're pretty much 15 to 20 seconds is where they're at. I'm starting to get nervous that that's where they're going to stay, and that is not good enough. It's just not good enough. They got to get it down lower. It's got to be 10 seconds at the most. 15 to 20 seconds as a long-term thing is not doable, so... We'll see. What's up, Razorblade? Hello, Build, if I didn't say hi before. Hi, Benny Hill. So, yeah. Crazy stuff. But anyway, let's get into some fun times with some Dragonfall. What do you say? Let's do it. There we go. Oh, nice, dude. Very awesome. Wait, that's not right. Oh, that's right. I don't have it hotkeyed. Hold on a moment. All right, hold on. Let me test something here. There's like that. There we go. Cool. All right, now it's working. Alrighty. Yeah, that's awesome, Law. Hopefully that'll be the case. I feel like since Noxious actually used to help out with the channel by doing things like Dashbot and stuff like that, different Firefox extensions. I feel like Law that you know, as a kingmaker, I like to think of myself as a Twitch admin kingmaker. So I feel like your association with the channel will now bring you into the light. You will become a Twitch admin, and then that will allow you to bring that power back to our channel. So I like to think of the idea that this is a system that works really well. That you know, I get all the admins on my channel, and that's when we take over the world. You know, that's my thought process. Oh goodness. Well, don't give up, you know, because they're more likely to, you know, after once or twice, they'll probably have a chance to do it again. So don't give up. Yeah, if you get the job, please fix the chat. Exactly. Poor Noxious used to get that all the time. Hey, Nox, you're awesome. Could you fix the chat? Nox is like, really? All right. Let's get moving on. I moved the chat, by the way. I took a look at the video. I did a couple of highlights, by the way. There's some new highlights that I've added to the channel. A couple of highlights from Thief Deadly Shadows. And so I've changed the chat up a little bit, so let me know what you guys think. I moved it from the left to the right side of the screen because a lot of what happens in this game happens over on the left side, so it made it difficult to see. So it's more likely, I think, that we're going to have stuff coming off from the left side as opposed to the right side. So... never forget. I know, I know. Ban all the lollers. Not only would it be abuse of power, it would probably bring down Twitch. Twitch gets a lot of its money from lollers. Alright. Load game. Where am I? I think I'm here. Let's do it. Alright. Okay, as I recall, I had just... Cool, thank you, Razor. Razor, how's that story going, man? How's the story that you were putting together going? Okay, I need to check my karma from that last fight that I was in. So I'm going to do that. I'm also thinking, by the way, of increasing... I have my bandwidth set to about... I think it's about 2100 or so, and I'm thinking of increasing it a little bit again. I'm hoping that with some of the new advances in the video system that Twitch had over the last month or so, a couple of months probably, that I can bring the bandwidth back up, because I'd like it to be a little bit, you know, I'd like this stream to be as smooth as possible. And I have like 20, what is it? I've got something on the order of like 30, 29 or 30 up, if not more. So I would like to be able to use more of it than I am, and right now I'm not using as much of it as I'd like to. And I did that because I want as many people as possible to watch the stream. So I'm not going to go crazy, but I might want to increase it a little bit to take advantage of the bandwidth I've got. So that's the deal. I think it's like 50 down and like 25 up, something like that. Oh, cool, Razor. So you finished the outline, you started a little bit. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? What was I just doing? Oh, karma. Yes. Karma, 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 chameleon. Oh, I don't have any karma. Well, crap. I did not know that. Made a lot of mistakes in that fight. I didn't start, well, does the same thing. Yeah, a lot of mistakes in that fight. I didn't summon early enough. There were lots of things that I did not do, but worked out though. Like right here is where I should have been summoning much earlier, so. We try to say. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, I don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, no, not 35. You don't mean 3,500. If I did 35, because Twitch only wants you to do 3,000. I was thinking of going from like 2,100 or whatever mine is at now. In fact, let me see what my settings are at. Right now, I am... There we go. Right now, I am... Yeah, see, I have my maximum bit rate right now set to 2,000. So I would like to be able to go up to like 2,300 anyway. And so, I don't know. I am an English professor, yes. I hope it's outrageous in a good way. I actually have, other hats too. I have my Steelers hat. I have a, I have my Boston Red Sox hat I gotta wear. I actually have a couple of other hats. I have like a fedora as well. And I would wear it, except the fedora and this thing do not get along. Like, I'd have to wear the fedora over it, or I'd have to do something stupid, like I'd have to wear my headphones like this, which is, one, not comfortable, and two, looks dumb. And it's, the fedora is too big for me to put it on top of the fedora, so, I don't know. Yeah, and creative writing is true. I can also sell newspapers. Get your sports here. Yep, that's me. And I mean the writing as well. Listen, my father, who was also an English professor, could get away with, like, my dad literally had the Sherlock Holmes hat. You know what I'm talking about? Like the flap on the front and the flap on the back, and it had the same kind of pattern. And then he had the longer jacket. And then he also had the suit jacket with the brown elbow patches on it. So my dad was like straight up English prof. Like no joke English prof. That is exiting the level, and I don't want to do that yet. Nice if I had a map of the area, which I don't. Yeah, I'm an English professor and a writer build. Yeah. Straight up, he had the Holmes hat. He did not have the pipe. He had smoked, actually, a pipe but he quit, 20 years before I was born, so a long time ago. I'm going to try to go south here, although I'm wondering... I think I am going to explore. Part of my concern about doing that is that I am supposed to just basically get in, get out, and do what I need to do. I need to get to the lower floor and keep the team alive. So technically exploring like this may not be the brightest idea. But I want to at least see if there's something down here that will open up a room or something like that. And so, you know. And there was this other room down here that I could go south. I was almost named Watson. Yeah. How's everyone doing? You're alright? You're alright? Okay. Okay. Nice. Aha! Little Matrix situation. Hey, Monica, you think you can crack this? Step aside. Oh, and Arvanelleron, I've got to ask. Is the display on your trid flashing 12 o'clock back at home? Monica doesn't even bother jacking into the terminal, and her cyberdeck remains slung over her shoulder. Her fingers flicker over the terminal's virtual keyboard, and a moment later, a happy chime chirps out of the security node speakers. Bingo. Doors open. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Called it. Thought the door would be open. And that means this door, I assume. Yep. Yep. Nope, I am an English professor and a writer. Someday, build, I suppose I might become a full-time writer. But at the moment, I mean, I enjoy teaching, for one thing. And for a second thing, it does pay the bills. Oh. Wait, can I get Monica to... I've got to make sure I know who the decker is. Monica does have decking. Oh yeah, Monica's my decker. Alright. You know the drill. Alright, let's take with stuff. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got the ESP. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Little decking time. What? Oh, shoot. Darn it. Thank you for telling me. That's the problem with this, I guess. Alright. Gonna move it up to here. That means this is gonna be in the way, but if I do this, you guys can see this to the left, so I think that's okay. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, no, thanks 1298. Thank you, man. I needed to check on that for sure. You're gonna beat the new thief while watching my stream? Nice. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. There we go. That's better. I did make chat a little bit smaller already, by the way, so that should help a little bit. We'll be able to see the dialogue now. What am I doing? Man, all of these things, it's like, how do I... Yeah. Alright. Whoop. Wow. Okay. Zap. It's right, you missed. Good night. Oh, sounds good, Law. That'd be awesome, man. Sure, that should be fine, Law, assuming I'm not in bed by then. Yeah, but it doesn't affect it as much, build on the left side. The dialogue all pops up from the right, so the only time that you'll see it over there is when I open up this window, and that window is only going to be open long enough for me to do this. So all my items and all this stuff is here, and out in the middle like this, chat's not going to get over that. So that should be fine. Absolutely you can build, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna hold on a second here, guys. Bear with me for a second. I'm going to restart my dashboard. Okay. There's that. There's my chat. There's that. Cool. All right. Excellent. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. I've got to figure out where the hell I'm actually going with this. There, I assume? Oh. Crap. Assassin program time. Can you do it? Oh, I can't do it yet. Alright, well, that's fine. Zap. That's right, you missed. Erosion. There you go. Alright, you know what? You hang out there. And you get to the ear. What do we got? Pay data. Antiquities delivery schedule. Alright, what is this? Mission item. A valuable shipment of antiquities will be arriving soon at the Seattle docks. Useful information to someone who can take advantage of it. Like me, for example. Nice work, Monica. Alright, let's get back, shall we? And nice work, Assassin Program. Easy peasy. Is that the joys of open source thinking, Sundare? What's yours is mine, what's mine is yours, etc. Okay, cool. Well done, Monica. Nice job. And it was worth going in there. Like I was hoping it would be. Alright, people. Let's save it and let's get to the lower floor. Wow. The last time I played, I just noticed this. The last time I played Shadowrun was right here, August 22nd of last year. Wow. It was a while. What's up, Thorg? What's going on, man? Where you been? Let's save it here. Where you been, boss? All right. Let's get out of the place. They definitely have made some improvements. Before, it used to be on the first mission, it would keep you in this silly turn-based thing, even if you weren't fighting anybody, after a combat. And now it's set it up so it doesn't do that anymore, which is very nice. Yes, I will transition to a new location. Yes, I will. So far, so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downward into the basement of the Harfeld Manor, sorry. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. All right. Time for some payday. Oh, I hear you, Thorg. Dietrich eyes the door, then turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Lieberchen. Bigger than on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. A quick jaunt into the matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. Does anyone else have a sense of impending doom? Oh, you're watching Foom play Mass Effect 3 MP on Friday. That's cool. I had this sense of impending doom with this game. I'm telling you right now. Like, all this stuff, oh, it'll be easy, no problem. Like, a burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker in Monica's comlink. Iger. Still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Gloria looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles that apply to the flux state. Please, spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Iger love. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tells me that it needs an answer. Let's see. Iger's right, Monica. We should have a second in command just in case. I agree with Dietrich. If someone needs to take charge, it'll happen. I'm tempted to... I feel like I want to answer that we should have a second in command, but I feel like it's going to come off wrong. And I'm not wild about the idea that Iger... I don't know. No, I agree with Iger. Monica stares at you for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well. We'll do this one Iger's way. Well, I'm jacked in. Arvanelleron is in charge. Oh yeah! I got myself in charge. What's up, Ramir? There is a pause, then Iger's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Arvanelleron, did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? Oh! I thought you were pro, Iger. Questioning orders in front of the team isn't exactly a pro move. Is it? What's up, Iger? This is ridiculous. Clear the comm, rookie. Now. Monica nods at you. The smile has disappeared from her face. Listen, Monica. I know that this is a joke to you, but I'm telling you. Iger. Monica's tone is all business. Evidently she has heard enough. The decision's made. You have your answer. Arvanelleron is a certified badass. I just made that part up, but I assume that's what she was thinking. Acknowledged. Without another word, Iger's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator. Of course, Iger's not going to be happy with me, but no one calls me out as a rookie. Doesn't happen. The only one that I call rookie around here is actual rookie. So when rookie shows up, we can call him rookie. Other people? Sorry about that. Iger can be inflexible. The legacy of a long military career. But she knows what she's doing, and she means well. Let's see, it's a legitimate concern. She hardly knows me. As long as she follows orders, she can think what she wants. Null sweat, I'll buy her a beer and talk it out after the run. I'll do that. Good man. Iger's skills and experience are invaluable to this team. It would be good to have her on your side, especially when I'm automatically going to die in this horrible thing that's about to happen, which obviously will. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns towards the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, then glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. See, that's foreshadowing. See you on the other side. It's foreshadowing, man. Lego. Internal mod battles. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. Get ready for this not to go well. Oh, God. What did I say? Did I not call it? Did I not call it? Did I not call it? I knew that was going to happen. Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. Oh, God. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps toward Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monica's unearthly screams still ringing sharply in your head, you were only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. God damn it. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Alright, here we go. Now I gotta think about this. Help Glory pull the plug on Monica's data jack. Smash Monica's cyber deck. No. Help Dietrich hold Monica down. We're gonna pull the plug on the data jack. While Glory holds Monica's head steady, you snatch the cord that connects Monica's data jack to her cyber deck. Without a moment's hesitation, you give a solid yank and the cord comes free. A wisp of oily blue smoke traces its way from her data jack to the ceiling. The commingled scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, oh! Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. God damn it, biotech. I don't have biotech. That's not my guy. Just stay with us, Monica, okay? We're going to get you out of here. Save your breath. Glory's voice is strained. She's had a stroke. A bad one. She'll be dead before we're even back to the van. Is there anything we can do to help her? I know what I'm going to do. Dietrich leans in close, his nose hovering inches away from Monica's. His voice is soft, almost a whisper. Liebchen, it's Dietrich. Tell me what did this to you. Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out in a slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick, guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shapes she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze, and something else. Hope? Verschwinde. What? Then a sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts. Then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face and she stops fighting. Her gore-slicked jaw goes slack and she dies. Oh, man. Oh, great. We got hostiles. This clearly isn't a data vault. Yeah, really, genius? What gave you the first clue? I told you this was going to go bad. It was so much set up to go bad. Let's quick save that bad boy. Alright, first things first. Let's get behind cover. Acid, alright. Glory, I need you to get up there and do what you do. Make it happen. Dietrich, if you would be so kind as to get your ass up there. Actually, wait a minute. Can you hit? You can hit. That's not great, though. Wait a second. Wish I could get a better shot. That's the closest I can get, really. This leaves him too exposed. Oh, I got you, Ramir. Okay, man. Hey, what's up, monkey? How you doing, man? Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I pretty much figured there was no saving her anyway, but... Actually, what will be perfect is... How much is this? 1? Okay, how far can I get up? I can get up here... Ugh. What I really need to do is get to close enough to be able to affect her. Alright, we're going here. At least I'll be able to draw them away and I got full cover here. He just punched me in the face. Alright. This guy's in big trouble. So... Is there someone I can summon? Something around here to summon? Summoning? Anyone? Not from here, anyway. So, let's see. How about I... Let's see. Let's haste... Let's haste myself. What's up, Topkin? Why are you sighing, man? Alright, let's get here. Let's take this guy down. Oh, yeah, well, we're finishing him off. Yeah, have a good night. And now we're going to get you up there. That should hit you. 75%. Yeah. That's right, you missed. Actually, it's worth a shot. Let's see if I can get you from here. Zap. Acid. And shot. Yeah. Got him. Activate that terminal. Okay. Having a weekend with no homework? Oh. Oh, that sucks, Topkin. I'm sorry to hear that, Top. That's too bad, man. Hang on a second, guys. Oh, man, my alma mater is up 54-47 on Villanova. Nice. Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Top. That's too bad, man. Terminal, MCPOS building maintenance software version 1.01, command line interface. Internal memory checksum invalid. Arvanelleron. This terminal's printing your name out over and over again, Arvanelleron. You better get over here. Alright, well then get over here. And you... heal... you. There we go. What? That's still me. Dietrich scans the room nervously. Cute, Parker. Cute. Very cute. They defeated them virtually. Ah, University of Connecticut Huskies, son. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? Decking. Great, look at that. I can't say anything because, you know, freaking... because I don't have decking ability. Monica's trying to tell me something about this terminal. Must be important. Well, any ideas? Something tells me we're going to have more company soon. I don't know yet. Watch my back while I figure this out. Text continues to scroll down the terminal key. Screen. A problem has been detected with a core component of MCPOS. Restore MCPOS to factory default settings. Yes, no. Warning, restore process will take several minutes to execute. Connected doors and peripherals will be disarmed when complete. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do it. Processing request. Right. As you watch, the number on the screen slowly begins to climb. This is going to take a while. In comes more people. That's what's going to happen as well. Hey, Chubbs. What's up, man? Been a while, dude. Poke, what's up, man? What's going on? What is up, Franzel? Hey, no. Franzel, game's not over. Game's not over. Villanova could come back. I have Connecticut getting to the Elite Eight and then losing. I have Wisconsin getting all the way to the Elite Eight as well, and they almost lost to Oregon. So far I've got 14 out of 16 Sweet 16s are all left. I've got all 8 of my Elite 8 left. And obviously I have all my Final Four teams because I have all of the Elite 8. So far, so good. For the most part. And yes, Thorg, they did solve it. They did fix that problem. So, yeah. You glance down at a second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you've stumbled upon some kind of massive underground complex. Typical. A map of the holdfast grounds indicate that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The door is currently being rebooted by the system's restore processor, flashing a dull red. If you're reading this display correctly, the only exit from this room is the holdfast old servants' entrance on the western side of the building. At that moment, Iger's image winks onto your comlink with a crackling sound. The image is grainy, flickering in and out. What's going on down there, rookie? Talk to me. Monica's down, Iger. The vault was a setup. Yeah, I had Duke. See, I had Duke losing. The Duke was one of the ones that I lost. Yeah, I had them losing, I think, in the Sweet 16. I did have them losing because I have all my Elite 8 teams left. So I had them losing in the Sweet 16. The problem is that the teams that I knew had problems, I knew they had problems. I knew Duke wasn't a vintage Duke team, but I didn't think they were going to lose to Mercer. You know, like I thought they'd get through a round and then they'd have trouble. But anyway. What? I'm sorry, Iger. We couldn't save her. Now we have to get out of here. Look for an old servant's entrance to the west of the main grounds. We'll rendezvous with you there. Iger's silence is thick, but when she finally responds, her tone is professional. Roger that. She cuts out without another word. Glory turns to face you, her movement smooth and robotic. Her voice comes out in a frosty monotone. What's the play, Arvanelleron? Our escape route will open in a minute. We hold tight until then. I say we kill every Dreckhead who enters this room. How does that sound? Monica found a way to open the doors, but it's going to take some time. That one. By hold tight, you mean sit here and fry anyone who comes to the door, don't you? No, I mean stay sharp, stay calm, and stay alive. For a second, Dietrich's pained expression twists into a mask of hatred, but he regains his composure. Yeah, don't worry. I've got your back. Good. Now let's find some cover and wait for the door locks to disarm. You may not have been happy with that. Survive for 10 turns, huh? Alright, in the meantime, I have no idea where the attacks are coming from. So I guess I'll just, you know, sit here or something. Actually, if there's no summoning here, you know what then? Let me bring them up. Because I'm assuming after this I'm going to have a chance to get more stuff, so... Alright. Glory, you get here. Plus 1 AP for 3 rounds. Adrenal pump. Okay, I'm going to wait on that. Do I hate Duke? Oh, really, Thorg? I really like college basketball a lot. Do I hate Duke? You know what's funny? Hey, Mo, what's up, man? I have to say about that, I've never liked Duke because as a University of Connecticut graduate, I was there in the 90s when Duke and UConn were having these epic battles and Christian Laettner, that jerk, was, you know, doing jerky things. However, I've always respected Mike Krzyzewski because he's a class act. And I don't know if you guys saw, but after his team lost to Mercer, and it was a tough loss because, I mean, it's a 3 seed, getting upset by a 14 seed, whatever, right? He comes to the Mercer locker room completely unprompted. He comes, he's just like, I wanted to tell you guys, you know, you played a hell of a game. You guys are a really solid team, really well coached, and a really good team. And if I had to lose, you know, if my team had to lose, you know, we wanted to lose to a really good team. So good luck, and you guys did a great job. He did that right after the game. So that guy's a class act. So, you know, I don't like Duke in general as a basketball team, and I don't like some of their players. I haven't liked some of their players over the years, like Christian Laettner and people like that. But that was a class act. So I've always liked Krzyzewski. So. You have 7 of your Elite 8? Yeah, see, I had Syracuse losing that. I lost 2 of my Sweet 16. One of them was Duke, one of them was Syracuse. But I knew that Syracuse was in trouble. I knew Syracuse wasn't going to make it far. I just thought they could get far enough to actually get there. I actually saw Dayton play because the day that I took my daughter to the Atlantic 10 tournament, they were playing and they lost to Dayton lost to St. Joe's. And it was a close, very, very close game. So I thought that Dayton was solid, but I didn't think they'd be able to beat Syracuse. I thought Syracuse would have another shot. So we'll see. And another team that I was worried about was I have San Diego State getting to the Final Four. And San Diego State did not look good for the first, like, I don't know, half and 5 minutes of the game, basically. Like, for half and 5 minutes of the second half, I was a little worried, and then they pulled it out. They're a really good defensive team, but they sometimes can't score, and that worries me a little bit. But just based on the bracket, I thought they was going to make it through, so... but yeah, Louisville I have as my ultimate champion, and I still think Louisville has a very good chance to do it. I think they're pretty good. Okay, I want you to end. All right. Here comes the noise. Yes? No? Maybe so? Oh, there's totally some guys who are going to come over from there, right? There's got to be guys coming over from there. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I ended my whole sequence of... Shoot. Oh, well, at least I know where they are. Aha. Yeah. Well, I used to have season tickets for UConn college basketball when I was a student there. I do like basketball. I like sports. I like basketball. I like football. I like baseball. And once in a while, I don't love hockey, but once in a while, I don't mind it, especially playoff hockey or Olympic hockey. And I even like soccer, so I like sports. Although, given a choice, I'm obviously playing this rather than watching my alma mater. I actually forgot they're playing now because I was grading watching basketball background. So, what am I doing? I am... Let's see. I'm going to haste... What? Alright. Haste you. Do it. What? Oh, God. Okay. Wait, whoa, 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 1298. The game's not over, man. Stop. Stop jinxing us. Stop with the jinxing. The game is not over yet. Looks to me like they're up 9 with 1:48 left. That's still time. In fact, okay, I'm gonna pull this up on my phone. Gonna put it on silent. Gonna pull it up on my phone. The magic of modern technology. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's see. What are we doing here? So I don't really want to pull out of that cover, but I don't like... Oh, that's still me. I'm like, why do I not see myself? And then I was like, oh, that's why. Let's see. Can I hit... Line of sight blocked. Alright. A little worried about him. I get there. Alright. Now you... Let's get there. Alright. Okay. Not game over. Stop. Stop with the jinxing. Although UConn, yeah. It doesn't... there are teams that have come back from more than that in less time. Let's see. What do I want to do with you? I wonder if I can... I don't know about that. Actually, wait. I can probably get there, can't I? How much is that heal wound? It's 1? Or is that 2 action points? No, AP 1. Alright. So let's get there. Oh, come on. Really? Come on. Fail. Crap. I might as well do that. I screwed that up. Alrighty. Okay, now, let's see. What can you do? You can do lightning bolt. Alright. Let me get you over here. So you're protected from them. And let me zap you. Yeah! Down goes Frazier. Can you do that again? No? It's worth a shot. Whoa, that was a grenade. That could have been really bad. I do like soccer, yes. Yes, sir, I do. In fact, I have a series of soccer jerseys that I sometimes wear. Okay, let's see. Where am I? I'm right there. Whoa, we got a paramilitary guard, an automated security drone. We got a lot of stuff. Alright, let's do it up. Let's do it up a little acid bolt. The face! Okay, now, what I'd like you to do... Street Samurai up! Zap! Street Samurai up again. Zap! One more time on the Street Samurai. You know the drill, Street Samurai. Down you go. What's up? Oh, yeah. That 4 AP was pretty sweet. Okay, now. Now, can I heal Glory? Because that'd be really awesome. Yeah. There you go. And now, can I knife you? Knife! Ah, I missed. Oh, well. Nice. Okay. I think you could take out the security drone, so I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to try to take this guy down. Oh, that sucks, Tobo. Windows 8. Oh, man. He looked like his head was a Kappa. Let's see. Well, I feel like I'm sort of in the Premier League, in the English Premier League, I feel like I'm sort of obligated to be a fan of Liverpool, because the owners of Liverpool are the owners of the Boston Red Sox, so who I'm a huge fan of. So I probably have to be a fan, I would say, of Liverpool. What? Really? Wow. You are missing a lot. Really? I had a 67% chance to hit. Ow, that really hurt. Really should try to get into cover. Okay, let's see. Wham! Did you say immune? Immune to what? Oh, immune to the bleeding? That's fine. What? What the hell do you miss? What is that? What could you possibly be missing? What's up, Burner? Actually, you know what? All right, let me move. How much does it take to do that? 1. All right, let me move here. I don't know that this is going to be close enough. This is kind of exposing myself a little bit. God damn it, it's not enough, is it? Yeah, I needed to be closer. My bad. Oh well. I'm gonna move here so I have a better aim at this guy. There you go. Hit him that time. Well, I have... Yeah, at least it won't screw up my bracket. I don't know that UNC is gonna win that game, man. UNC is gonna have a hard time getting through its next game. This is not a vintage UNC game. Come on, dude. There you go. Ow! Oh, crap. The figure loping towards you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy overlapping plates. What you can see of his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. Alright, friends. Playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulking, sneaking, steal a vase or two from the museum, no harm. Maybe I'd let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. That's military-grade armor he's wearing, Arvanelleron. Hardened against small arms fire. We'll have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about that minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out here and surrender, and I promise I'll make this easy. Oh god, I'm so tempted. First of all, I'm not going to do this because he is going to kill us either way. But I'm so tempted to do, how about you drop your enormous gun and step over here instead? Oh, that's a precious response. I would love that. How about you drop your enormous gun and step over here instead? Funny. You're a funny guy. The orc's gauntleted fist tightens, and you hear the distinctive whir of his Vindicator's motors spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Oh boy. Well, snap. Alright, at least we're able to save during combat, which is nice. Let's see. Alright. I can get over here with 1, so I'm going to try to see what I can do to hit him. Like acid. Oh, I can't? Oh, man. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to haste Glory. Oh, it took me 2? No! I forgot it took 2. Oh, thought it was 1. Oh, man. Okay. One more. Good. Now get the hell out. All right. Dietrich, you need to run, my friend. How far can you get? Yeah, no. You just need to run. You need to get here. Crap, I lost him. What? There's a security guard there? God damn it. I was worried about that. There was a 24% chance. I was like, it's still better, and I wanted him to have maximum AP. Oh my god. It's gonna be problematic. That was not good. Only have to survive for 3 turns. I missed. That's great. That's delightful. All right, and can you heal? Oh, a flashbang. No, I can't do that. It's only 2. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Still got 1 on that AP thing. This is bad. This is bad, I won't lie. I won't lie, this is not good. What's up, Div? Yeah, I thought with a 24% chance, I knew it was risky, but I felt like I had a good shot. You know, at least having something. Oh, man alive. Alright, now I'd say it's fair to say that UConn's got this. UConn's got an 11-point lead with 8 seconds, and they're going to the free throw line. So, yeah, UConn. Oh, Jim Calhoun's there. Nice. Victory for the Huskies. Down goes Nova. Nice. UConn got through. My bracket's looking good, and my alma mater won. Okay. So that's good. I can cancel out of this. Put that away. No longer need to have my attention divided. Now I can just figure out how I'm going to survive for the next 3 turns. I don't know what else to do with her. I can't Overwatch with her. Wonder if I can... I can shoot. Though I'm probably not going to hit. Oh, there's burst fire. Let's try a burst fire. Ah, I critted. That was pretty awesome, actually. That could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Can I electrocore you? I can. I'm gonna give it a try. Right in your face. Zap, orc. Yeah. Oh, God. Did someone just shoot him? Was that my Wind Dancer that shot him? I think my Wind Dancer just went random. Better TV into Law TTV. Nice. Oh my god, man. Alright, I'm going to save this under something else. I am quite frankly a little nervous about this. I will admit. This is not going to be easy at all. But I just got a reminder on my phone, upset final. Yes, I saw it. Thank you, phone. Okay, here we go. Here we go. R Vanilla Rod. What are you going to do? I can heal us. That's nice. Let me do that. Oh, I can summon? I didn't see that when I was over there. What? Oh no, I don't have enough AP. Crap. Wait, can I haste you? Can I haste you? That would be really nice. Yes. All right, back to you. Now I can do, yeah. Zam. Oh, it's gonna take me a turn. Wind Dancer, is that what I got from there? All right, I'll take it. Nice. I will take it, that's fine. Okay. Street Samurai. I'm still really, really nervous about this guy. I want to take out this drone, but I'm really nervous about his minigun. So let me just see. Okay, first of all, let's do that. I need some AP. Alright, now. I'm gonna go see if I could... No, with the stupid... That was a mistake. Yes. Alright, now. Get the hell into cover. Alright. Ah, god damn it. I'm so worried about this guy. Wow. That could have been really awful. It was still pretty bad. It was still pretty bad. I need to survive for one turn. Let's save it over that. Alright. Well, crap. This is... I am not in a good way. The question is, can I can't increase my AP, can I? Alright. That's only going to give me... Nah, it's not going to be good enough. So... I can... I am not likely to hit this guy. Yeah. I'm going to get over here because I don't want this... I'm still worried about this minigun. And... Alright, first of all... You need that big time. Alright. Now, next... I can't tell yet, Sundair. I mean, everything I've heard says it's better. I mean, already I love the manual saves. I'll say that right now. Like, I love the manual saves. He's got 74 hit points? What? Really, you missed? That was... absolutely terrible. But I mean, so I like the manual saves. I like the fact that they've smoothed out a lot of the rough edges that Shadowrun Return has. I've already seen there's more summon points, which is really awesome because I love playing shamans. So far I'm liking it. Seems like a cool story as well. What's up, Gravy? Seems like a good story. Thus far. So yeah, I'm liking it a lot so far. I can't really make a judgment though on whether it's better or worse until I've played a little longer. That's one. Okay. This is a completely defensive action, but I don't care. I'm going to go here. And I use up my AP because I'm dumb. Oh, well. Okay, come on. 16%. Good job. Alright, you have got to zap right now. Jetstream Electrocurrent. Let's do it. 12 damage, minus 1 AP. I would love it if you could do that again. Zap! Yeah! What's up with my summon? Okay. Do you have anything left? Plus 3 quickness, yeah. Alright, let's, You can do it! Yeah, there you go. The door unlocks with a loud click. Your escape route is clear. That's fine, that's fine. Occupied my summon. I feel like my other guy down there has just gone nutso. My other guy, I lost control of my guy down here. So I lost him down here, but it turns out he didn't go after me. He's just, like, out of my control, so he's just going out of the way to do what he can. Okay, get out. Move. Also move. Yep, stayed with it. Nice. Okay, now. Zap. Long range battle. Missed him. Keep occupying him. If I get a chance to name a character after the other viewers, like XCOM style, I will. What's up, Crip? How you doing, G-Man? Hello, Crip. Hello, G-Man. Hi, everyone. Good to see everyone tonight. Oh, critical hit, 20 damage. Oh, God. More guys. Get out. He's out. Get out. Get out. Yes. Woo! Nice. Iger rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. Oh, wow. I see Iger's a badass. From the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. Let's see. Let's see. Monica didn't make it. We barely got out ourselves. Actually, the run was a trap. Oh, it was it? Iger grits her teeth and shakes her head. We can talk about this later. For now, we've got to get the hell out of here. It's only a matter of time before more of them come pouring out of that exit. Iger slaps the side of the van. Pile in, people. And Arvanelleron. When we get back to the Croix Bazaar, we're going to have a little talk. Alright. Did it! Pulled it out. The Croix Bazaar. Kreuzberg. Home to nearly 500,000 people, and until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also home to your own little slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that locals call the Kreuz Bazaar, a safe port in the eye of a storm. The ride back to the Kreuz Bazaar is quiet. No one is in a talking mood. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon, the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt in a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly debarks the vehicle and climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn tunnel system, a well-kept secret providing your team safe passage into the Kreuz Bazaar. Your safe house waits on the other side. Alright, time for some Kreuz Bazaar love. Let's get inside. Can't happen fast enough, love. The sooner we get in, the sooner I can get drunk. I feel like I should have a slightly different voice for Dietrich. I think Dietrich, now that Monica died, I'm going to make Dietrich into the German sounding one. So I'm going to make Dietrich German sounding. Iger is still going to be kind of the very slow badass, and she's going to be the cold sounding one, but otherwise these people all sound the same. So Dietrich is now going to be German. Just letting you know. I'm sure you all care. I'm sure it's very important to all of you. Alright. Let's save here. And let's do it under... Let's do that. Alright. Okay, I'll check that out in a second. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything over here. Some cool graffiti right there. What's up, Polar? No, I know, Gravy. It's true. That's what I always feel. I want to make sure I'm doing justice to them, you know? But I wanted people to know, you know, so they knew coming into it. I should have realized, actually, looking at that opening picture that I had, this image that I found of Shadowrun Dragonfall, it's actually got... it has the pictures of Iger, Glory, and Dietrich, and then some other random person, and not Monica. So if I had looked at that, I would have realized that's a spoiler, but I didn't really look very carefully at it, so. Alright, here we are. Alright. What's up, boss? You step inside, and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. A man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting, even if it's spelled wrong. Let's see. Something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face, light glinting off of steel-rimmed glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord. Part dealmaker, part information broker. One of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stares, Iger's fury, Monica's absence. I had a feeling. How did she... His face has gone ashen. He swallows, takes a moment to chew on the words before spitting them out. How did it happen? Let's see. Something in the vault security system got her while she was jacked in. It was over in an instant. I've seen Monica hit Black IC before. This was something worse. Glory nods, her motions robotic and spare. Monica died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. Iger thrusts a gloved finger into your chest. And this idiot stood by and let it happen. Brush her finger away. That's bullshit, Iger. You weren't even in the room. Shove her hand away. Poke me and I dare you. Ignore it. Let it happen. She jacked in, she screamed, and she seized. By the time we saw she was in trouble, it was already too late. I don't want to brush her finger aside because I am already got off on the wrong foot with Iger, and I don't want to, like, piss her off more, but no. Yeah, because you never bothered learning what to look for. Muscle contractions and microtremors are good indicators of a Decker in distress. I'm assuming you didn't have anyone keeping an eye out for those? No. If you had, my friend wouldn't be lying dead in a basement. Though shove off, Iger. We were all on the lookout for physical security, Arvin Elleron included. Throwing him under the bus isn't going to help anything. I officially like Dietrich. I'm going to say that right now. I like Dietrich. I don't know what you guys think. So far, Dietrich is the guy that I like in this group. Iger can... I don't actually dislike Iger yet, but I'm getting a little tired of the military, you know, you're an idiot and blah. Under a bus is exactly where he belongs. Really? Really? Under a bus is where I belong? What's up, Axeman? Under a bus is where I belong. Really, Iger? Iger turns to face Dietrich. She towers over him, but he stands his ground. I respect you, Dietrich. You know that. But you don't have my training. None of you have. Monica was good. She was the best, right? But she was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough and you're going to get burned. Iger turns her focus back to you. If you'd been paying attention, you'd have figured all of this out on your own by now. You'd known that Monica needed watching as much as that door. Enough, Iger. Amsel's voice is hoarse, his expression blank. Enough. Iger pushes ahead, heedless of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes. How many seconds passed between Monica's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? Iger, You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your That is enough! Amsel's voice comes out in a roar and his fist smashes down on the deck behind him. Iger, you and Arvin Elleron can have it out later. But I've had enough. We need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than he'd led us to believe. I want to know why. Right there with you. This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there. Something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. He pauses, rubs his temples. Agreed. And to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we are dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. The estate was just a front for what was going on in the basement. After everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor. Why would I bring that up? Monica lived long enough to say a name, Verschwinge. She fought hard to tell us. It must be important. Ansel seems taken aback. He pauses for a moment before responding. The Fire Wing. This is unexpected. You'll have to forgive me. This brings back many unpleasant memories. You think he's also an English professor, Sundare? Gloria raises an eyebrow. Firewing? The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. He glances at Glory. You are far too young to remember her, of course. But for Germans of my generation, the name Verschwinge is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. Oh, snap, chat! There's a dragon involved! I didn't think that there would be. I had no idea that dragons would be involved in this DLC. How could I have known? The dragons of today are subtle creatures, full of patience and guile. Verschwinge was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Amsel takes a deep breath, slowly releases it. There is a haunted look in his eyes. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in their homes by a creature of legend. No hope for salvation and no end in sight. It was a horror that you cannot begin to understand. See you, Miv. Alright, sounds good, man. See you on Wednesday, Miv. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. What stopped her? I can't imagine that a rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the Firewing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Well, with the help of the Luftwaffe, of course. But it was experimental weapons designed by Dr. Vauclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland of the Sox. The Sox. Good night, Dragon Spear. See you, man. I think it's suspicious, Dragon, that you're leaving just as we're hearing about this other dragon. Is this one of those deals, like it's like a Superman thing, like a Clark Kent deal, where you're like, I've just got to go to the phone booth. I'll be right back. You know, and then you vanish and we never see you in the same room with Superman. I just want to make sure. If I see a dragon show up like 5 minutes from now, do I know who that actually was? Just want to make sure. That is how you pronounce it, is the Luftwaffe. It is how you pronounce it. Not waffle. You do pronounce it Luftwaffe. The event was called the Dragonfall. Dun dun dun, DLC. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Vauclair as a hero. Our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was as important an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised that I've never heard of it. Those early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Iger. Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world, a new source of terror for a bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. Dragon packed secrets. Hush. It's supposed to be a big reveal. The dragon was actually the dragon. Oh, that's funny. No, thanks for stopping by, Dragon. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Dragon. And by the way, for everyone who's here, if anyone is new, I hope you like what you see in here. I am playing Dragonfall DLC, Shadowrun, the Dragonfall DLC. I am doing so thanks to Xanos, who is the one who actually gave me this DLC. This is just a short cast. Normally I cast Wednesday during the day, Thursday night, and Friday day. I happen to be doing a Saturday night one because I did a whole ton of grading today and I needed a break. So I'm doing a short cast, but I've only got about another 35 to 40 minutes to play before I wrap up and then do my giveaway for the evening. So I just wanted to get some playing in and have a chance to play this fun game. So anyway, if you like what you see in here, I hope you will follow, and I would appreciate that very much. Okay, let's see, where am I? You're actually a Dragonborn? Oh no. Those empty early years of the Awakening were traumatic, Iger. Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world, a new source of terror for a bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. In light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Vauclair and the Firewing were forgotten? Dragons were yesterday's news. He rubs his temples. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Fushwinge is a bit of historical trivia and nothing more. Actually, if I get a German in here, I need to see if Glog shows up or if one of my regulars, if Sebedes shows up. I need to find out whether I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if it's Feuerschwinger. It might be Fireschwinger. I should find out if it is Fireschwinger or not. But I need to find out how you actually pronounce it. Thank you, Law. And no, G-Man, I have not tried Hearthstone. I've watched it a little bit. I'm not sure that I'd be down for that, to be honest. I'm not sure that Hearthstone is my thing. It might be. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like whenever I'd want to play that, I'd want to play other games more. So I'm not sure that it would be my thing. But a lot of people it's popular. A lot of people like it, for sure. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a long-dead dragon. Iger sweeps her eyes across the group, searching for a glimmer of insight. Finally, she gives up. Any ideas as to why? Ansel's voice trembles with frustration. No, it doesn't make any more sense to me than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Feuerschwinger has been dead and gone for 42 years. But there's one thing that I do know. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was, in asterisks, important. He visibly struggles to calm himself, takes a deep breath, then slowly releases it. You know how to say it, you just don't know how to explain pronunciations? I'm saying it right, lol. Feuerschwinger? Am I saying it right? Okay. Let's see. I will look into this, I'll find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? Let's see. State was just a front for whatever was going on in the basement. Ansel nods. That much is clear. It wasn't a minor enterprise, either. That facility took serious funds to build. Oh, your sister speaks German. She can hear the stream. You're damn close. Oh, whew. Cool. I really wanted to, I mean, first of all, it adds to the atmosphere, and secondly, I wanted to make sure that I got it right. I feel a little embarrassed since I am myself half German, but I'm half German because both of my parents had German in their background, but they weren't native German either. They were born in America. So you'd have to go back a few generations, but it ends up that I'm half German when you put together the various German components from my parents. And I have been to Germany, actually. I went to Oberammergau to watch the Passion Play. And I traveled in Germany. I've been up to Berlin. I went to Heidelberg and some other places. So I feel embarrassed to say that I don't know how to pronounce it because I don't speak German at all. So anyway. Okay. Nice work, Razor. Good job, man. It wasn't a minor enterprise either. That facility took serious funds to build. And time. There is more to it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. And all in secret. I doubt that the owners, whoever they may be, are too pleased by your escape. What else did you find? After everything went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military-grade armor. He appeared to be the head of security. That is not much to go on. What? Why am I getting it so bad? See, the problem, Law, every time you say so bad to someone else, I get blamed. That is nonsense. I'm just kidding. Do any details about this orc come to mind? Any distinguishing features I could look into? He had a bad sense of humor. He was an older guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s. Pretty old for an orc. And he'd had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. Stockenblocken. That is something. I will see what I can find out. Did you note anything else during the run that may be of value? That's all we've got. That's not much. Amsel nods. His face is drawn and haggard. It is thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. Let's see. Wait, we're still missing something. Who paid for this run? You haven't said a thing about our client yet, Paul. You're holding out on us. Whoever sent us knew we were walking into. Let's do that. Amsel looks pained. I do not know his exact identity. Alright, sounds good, Razor. I do not know his exact identity. I did not set up the run. Monica did. Dun, dun, dun. His face reddens. I warned her. I told her not to take the job, but she assured me it would be a cakewalk. Famous last words. Monica was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-State political scene. I never much liked the man, and I certainly never trusted him. But Monica, she would do anything for her cause. Anything for the Flux State. He sighs. Winters swore that the data he was after was crucial to ensuring the future stability of the Flux. I'm really looking forward to finding out what the hell the Flux is. And that was all it took. We need to track down Monica's client and press for information. It sounds like Green Winters is our best lead, then. Yes, most definitely. It is clear that Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monica to believe. State of chat is like this. Immediately your fault is broadcasting. Yeah, great. Great. When he finds out what happened on the run, he's probably going to rabbit. We need to chase him down before that happens. So we need information on Green Winters, and we need it fast. There is a man here in the Croix Bazaar, a Turk named Altug Borgazzi. He owns a little soykaf shop just down the way called Cafe Sezva. This man is also a purveyor of information. I have done business with him from time to time. And you think he would know something about Green Winters? Amsel nods. When I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altug. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I did not trust the man. Let's see, for good reason it would seem. I'll talk to Altug and see what he knows about Green Winters. Very well. Tell him I sent you. I will do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already, sparse though it may be. 5 karma! Karma, 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 chameleon. Karma, 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 chameleon. Hoo hoo. Oh, I'm gonna spend some karma. Gonna spend it. Gonna bend it. You know I'm gonna spend my karma, yeah. Gonna spend it. Not gonna mend it, yeah. I feel like I want to emphasize charisma, for one thing. So I definitely want to emphasize charisma for sure. And spirit summoning and control, and then have a little bit of the stuff with the rifle. But I think I'm going to see if I can open up at least enough. Yeah, I'm thinking I may try to open up something in rifle. Alright, so I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to save the rest of my karma, because I want to be able to build up I want to put some points to charisma and spirit summoning. I want to spend my time on these things and then occasionally move up to this kind of stuff. So I'd like to at least get one more charisma, and then I'll move back to the summoning line. I should read books. Harry Potter marathon. The problem is I'd have to do that on Justin TV, and I'm sure I would fall, and not Twitch. And I'm sure I would fall afoul of every conceivable, you know, I'd have every single conceivable copyright law being violated. I don't know, did you guys hear that YouTube now has a new thing, apparently, that they've put in some, Google is putting in some Autobot to make even more than, and I'm not talking Optimus Prime Autobot, to make even more than normal, takedown requests easier. I was reading an article about it, and I was like, really, YouTube? So basically, they're just like trying to screw people over even more than normal. So, oh, a dog! The dog! There's a dog, and his name is Dante. Badass. Okay. Let's quick save it, and let's talk to this guy again. Shadowrun. Amsel appears to you through a battered pair of wire-rimmed glasses. His eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. Did you get the information about Green Winters? Oh, not yet. Then please continue working. We need to find that man. Okay. So you are done with me until I find him. Alright, let me go talk to this guy first. Dietrich. Bro! My bro turns his head as you approach. His aging face is traced with a network of faint scars, the legacy of too many fights over too many years. While he still retains a degree of strength and vigor... Hey, Philly, what's up? It's obvious that the shaman you see today is a shadow of his former self. Despite all of this, there is still an aura of power surrounding the man. He raises his bottle, offering it to you. Shadowrun, welcome. I've got a bottle of schnapps that needs sharing, and you've got a fallen comrade to drink to. To Monica. Prost. The liquor in the bottle is crystal clear, and as you raise it, you catch an intoxicating whiff of cloves and caramel. It tastes of sweet corn and walnuts with a lingering aftertaste of buttery toffee. Wow. That's some serious stuff right there. You swallow a swig, then return the bottle to Dietrich's outstretched hand. He takes a long pull on the bottle, then locks eyes with you. Let me ask you a question, Shadowrun. What made you choose to come to Berlin? What do you want to know? Monica told me that you moved here from the Rhine-Ruhr megaplex. Made it sound like you'd been there for a good many years. Successful years at that. Leads a man to wonder why you packed up and moved here. Let's see. It's time for change. A member of my old crew betrayed me. Let's do that. Ain't that a pisser? I can handle all sorts of things, but betrayal always makes me see red. See, I love this. I love this because it's all of these options are giving me ways to shape my character. So in my responses to him, I'm further developing my backstory. I love that. Love that. Two things you should never do. One is never to get into a land war with Asia, and the other is never deal with a Sicilian when death is on the line. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha ha ha! I love Franzel, the Princess Bride. I love it. Love it. Oh, God. Good times. All right. Let's see. I know the feeling. I tried to make him answer for it, but the bastard got away. Right there with you. I ventilated the son of a bitch before I left the roar box. There were extenuating circumstances. If he didn't do what he did, his family would have paid the price. That's rough, but it's still on him, not you. He should have been more careful. What'd you do? I dropped out and left him to twist. I ventilated him. Nobody pulls that trick on me and lives. What could I do? I faked my own death. Oh, wow. It was the only way to save his family's lives. Oh, man. Did I drop out and leave him to twist? Or did I fake my own death? I faked my own death because I feel like Dietrich's a bro. If I were talking to Iger, I would probably be like, yeah, I killed the son of a bitch. But because it's... I don't want to ventilate him. Nah, I know, Sundare, but nah, it's not me. I'm trying to decide about... I'm choosing between the last option and the first option. I'm thinking about dropping out and leaving him to twist, but I like that family angle. Wouldn't have been my choice, but good on you, I suppose. All the same, Shadowrun. Saints don't tend to last very long in this line of work. Trust me, I've watched enough of them buy it to know. Okay, so you faked your own death, bailed on the rest of your team, and made your way here to Berlin. Dietrich takes another pull on the bottle. Am I getting that right? More or less. There wasn't much left for me in the Rohrplex, and Monica made me a hell of an offer. Ah, yes. Monica. Dietrich raises his bottle again, then closes his eyes and takes a long drink. After the moment has passed, he returns his attention to you. It all comes back to our girl, doesn't it? So let me ask you, just what was your relationship with Monica anyway? I know that you two knew each other way back, but she was pretty coy about these things. Why do you want to know? Monica was my friend. I cared about her. Dietrich shrugs. I don't know. I guess that I just want to get to know her better. Well, let's see. There were some areas of her life that have always been the mystery, and if you could shed any light on them, I'd be appreciative. Let's see. None of your business. I knew Monica well enough to know what you mean. She did have a mysterious way about her. Respect that. So what was the deal between the two of you? Don't leave me in suspense. It's a tough call, tough call. They were both poisoned. Over the past few years, I built up an immunity to iocane powder. Oh, man. Carrie Elway's in a great role. Were we friends or were we more? Were we very close? I'm gonna say... Trying to decide between friends. I think I'm gonna say friends. Hey, what's up, Duranker? I think I'm gonna say friends. Right there with you, and privileged to say so. She was one of the best women I've ever known. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time and the bottle's almost empty. Thanks for taking the time to talk. For what it's worth, I'm happy you're here with us. Dietrich takes a final pull in the bottle, then tips it forward, pouring the rest on the ground. Rest in peace, Monica. We'll miss you, girl. I like Dietrich. Dietrich's a badass. Nah, not a business associate. No. I was thinking about something more, but nah. I don't feel like... I don't feel like I knew... That just didn't feel right to me. Friends seemed right. I've got nothing more to say, boss. Let's just get this run taken care of. You can hit me again later if you want to talk. Alright. Alright, I gotta talk to Dante. The dog. As you start toward the safe house door, a large four-legged form steps around the corner. Dante. Monica's dog, an enormous mongrel of indeterminate breed. Aw, poor Dante. A low whimper emerges as he enters the room, head hanging low. Oh, shit. Dante. Dietrich shakes his head. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. Smell this! I smell nothing. What you do not smell is iocane powder. It's odorless, colorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and yet is one of the deadlier poisons known to man. He actually says, smell this, but do not touch. Yeah, I was thinking about it. At the sight of Monica's dog, Ansel's eyes well up. He inhales, but can't quite catch his breath. He started whimpering about an hour ago. Turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop. Kept... He closes his eyes. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Looking... Oh, what an awesome picture. Poor dog. Oh. Looking down into those huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. He lets out a small whine and rubs his head against you. Oh, poor Dante. Dante leans into you and looks up mournfully, pressing his ribs against your leg. Okay, now I want to take these mofos down. Okay? Before, I hated them already because of what they did to Monica. Now they brought a dog into it. Now it's on. Now it's on. Okay, chat? These people are done. They're done. They're cut. They're cut. What they did to this dog will not stand. You don't do that to a dog. You do it to a man, or a woman, it's bad enough. Bad enough. You do it to a dog? Nope. Not having it. Not having it. Not having it. That's a good one, Law. No. They didn't kill the dog. They killed her master. They killed Monica, her master, and the dog's really sad. Alright. Okay, Dante. I hope I get to take him as a companion. That'd be awesome. I guess the dog is going with you, Arvanelleron. Ansel takes a ragged breath and releases it. Then a slow, melancholy smile plays across his face. Well, perhaps a part of Monica lives on in Dante. Return to the safe house when you're finished with Altug, mein Freund. With a little luck, he can help us locate Green Winters, and we can get to the bottom of this. He stares at the floor. And now, I think we should all take a moment. His lips tighten. For Monica. Yeah, is Dante... Dante's my dog now! Yay, Dante! Okay, I officially like this more than the first Shadowrun Returns. I was already liking it a lot. I think the story is pretty badass. The writing is very good, and I think... I have to double check on this. I think I know who wrote the story for this. I think I know who wrote the story. And I'm pretty sure, because I think, and this is a person that I've done panels with and I know very well, and I've been in anthologies with her also, so I'm going to see if I can get her on stream. I have to double check and see if it's the person who I think it is, but if it is, then I'm going to get her on stream so you guys can have a chance to ask her some questions also, if this is who I think it is. But I'm impressed with the writing so far. It's good stuff, and you can tell there's a pro-author on the other side of this, which I like. So I'm liking this. I like a lot of the adjustments that they made. And now the fact that I get to have a dog is just, I mean, that's it. That's what you want. Kill him your way, your way. Right. Which way's my way? Pick up a rock and I behind a bolt. The man in black will be coming around the bend. As soon as his head is in view, hit it with a rock. Oh, my way is not very sportsmanlike. Okay. That's my stash. Okay. Oh, so badass that I have a dog. Although I'm saying this right now. If there's a scene later on where this dog gets killed, we're going to have some words. All right, Iger. Time's come. Let's chat. Iger glares at you and you can taste the bile in her stare. She clearly still blames you for Monica's death. Something I can do for you, fearless leader? Yeah, you can apologize for that little outburst that you had in front of Paul and the rest of the team. Okay, we need to talk about Monica. Not right now, we don't. Don't push me on this, Arvanelleron. One of these days we're gonna hash this out and you can talk all you like about that clusterfuck that killed one of my best friends. But it won't be today. Fair enough. But before I go, I have something else to say. Spit it out then. Let's hear it. You're wrong about me, Iger. I intend to prove that to you. She stares at you for a moment, then looks away. Best of luck with that, Arvanelleron. Now please, leave me alone. Not just yet. You still owe me an apology. You had no right to call me out like that in front of the team. She replies through clenched teeth. You want to step away from me, Arvanelleron, right now. Dude, no I don't. This isn't the best of times. I'm not, you know, Iger. You shouldn't have called me out like that. It was wrong, and... Alright, Glory. Glory is beautiful in a waifish sort of way. Her features are almost elvish in their delicacy, but there's something cold about her that you find slightly unsettling. I don't know how many times we can hear she's cold before I get the point. Like, I'm not sure. Is she cold? Because I think maybe she's cold. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I kind of get the sense that she's cold. It's like every description. Cold, cold, robotic, cold, cold. What's more unsettling is her chrome. Glory is rocking a heavy loadout of cyberware. From head to toe, she looks to be composed more of plastic and metal than she is of skin and bone. Okay, well, that answers your question. In the shadows, individuals such as this are anything but uncommon. But Glory's cyberware is first generation, all of it. Bulky, invasive, practically museum pieces. This chrome was obsolete well before she was born. Arvanelleron. Glory shifts her gaze to you, but her expression is as cool and placid as always. Can I help you? Oh, let me use astral perception to read her aura. Without shifting your attention away from Glory, you allow your consciousness to partially slip into the astral plane. As your third eye opens to the hidden world around you, you feel the familiar tingle of dormant senses awakening. The room that you're standing in slowly shifts to match its true nature, a lifeless expanse of gray, ugly and cold. Your own body, however, explodes into a swirling chaos of scintillating color. As the astral plane shimmers into view, you focus on Glory. You can still see her with your corporeal vision. Her delicate frame, the bulky cyberware that breaks her silhouette, the faraway look in her eyes. But laid over the top of her physical body, there is a slight shimmer. Her aura, damaged though it may be. The chrome that Gloria is sporting has really done a number on her. Whatever she may have been before she went under the knife, her aura is now reminiscent of the room she's standing in, a cold, dead thing mockingly sculpted into a facsimile of life. Somewhere within that mutilated aura, a shred of humanity awaits, but finding it isn't going to be easy. She is mostly robotic. Yes. Suddenly, Glory's body language changes. The look on her face is somewhere between suspicion and alarm. I got something in my teeth? You're staring. With an aura this shredded by cyberware and surgery, it's going to take a minute to gather any useful information. Continue reading her aura, just trying to figure out Glory. You've got a lot going on beneath the surface. I imagine that we all do, yourself included. And yet you don't find me gawking at you. As Glory speaks, you continue to focus, sifting through the void left by her vintage chrome to find the tatters of her original essence. Finally, you catch a glimpse of color, a flash of her true self, and behind it, something else. In a reflexive panic, your third eye slams shut. The hidden world of the astral plane disappears from view, but an afterimage of what you saw remains, twisting in your mind. Glory is, or was, magically active. The shred of her essence that flitted past your vision left you sure of it. What's more, you'd wagered that she had real power once. Terrifying power of a sort that you can only guess at. All of this was surprising, but it was what you saw behind her aura that chilled you to the core. There was something connected to Glory's essence, a metaphysical tether stitched into the fabric of her soul. It reminded you of a leash. You can't say for sure what was holding the other end, but whatever it was enormous and ancient and cruel. And you can't shake the feeling that, as you looked into it, it stared back at you. Whoa! That's a problem. Trembling, you find yourself back in the mundane world. Gloria is still staring at you, her neutral expression ever so slightly tinged with annoyance. You need to talk about what I saw in your aura. I knew that this would happen. Look, my aura is my own business and none of yours. Understand? Agreed, but the thing I saw that was tied to your aura is as much my business as it is yours. It saw me, Glory. Wrong, what I saw in your aura looked dangerous, both to you and to me. That makes my business. Or look, I know that you're protective of your past. I can respect that. Something terrible is happening to you, and I can help you if you'll let me. It isn't happening. Glory's lip curls into a sneer. It happened a long time ago, and I fixed it. What you saw was nothing compared to how it used to be, and you shouldn't have been looking in the first place. She pauses for a moment, and the hard expression on her face softens. Look, I understand that you're trying to help me, and I appreciate it. I do. But I'm not ready to talk about this yet. Maybe when we know one another a little better, okay? Until then, just give me my space. Cool. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Let's find a little bit more out here. That's the way out. Okay. Let me make sure that I have covered everything in here first. I love the fact that I have a dog with me. That's awesome. This does have the problem of the original game where, as beautiful an environment as it is, like, it's really, really well done. Like, I think artistically this game really works very well, but as beautiful as it is, it's still surprisingly non-interactive. You know, like, as nice as it is, you still can't interact with a whole lot. But, you know, I don't know whether that's a limitation of the engine, I hope not, or whether it's just a limitation of the module itself, like the game, the DLC itself, and that eventually people will do things that will not be that way. You know, so we'll see. Yep, loving it. Oh, look at that. See? That's what I'm talking about. Who are you? The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practiced ease, her almond eyes twinkling with the glare from a dozen trid screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavily accented German. Welcome to the data haven. Can I help you with something? Let's see. I'm in the market for something exotic. What kinds of tech do you carry? Anything and everything. Need a new deck? Some software, perhaps? I'm your girl. She taps a painted fingernail against the molded plastic of her data jack. Or maybe you're a rigger. Like I am? Perhaps I can interest you in a new drone or two. It all sounds whiz to me. Let's see what you got. Right. I actually am not going to use any of these things. Because I'm going to need a decker, but I am not myself a decker. But good to know. Now I know where the decker is. Oop. The hell is this guy? What you doing, bro? Like meditating? German can only be spoken by a real German. Sorry, Glog. I'm doing the best I can, man. I'm doing the best I can. I'm sure I do sound more Russian than German. But the problem is, if I don't do that, then everybody just sounds default American. And that's going to be boring and not interesting for me, at least. But good to see you, man. I let him live, Razor. I was a little concerned about that. I was like, I wonder when the Germans get here, if they're going to be upset. If they're not upset, but like not, you know. A pair of round eyes peer up at you from under the hood of a grime-smeared winter coat. You recognize him as David, one of the Kreuz Bazaar's street kids. If you had to guess, you'd place him in his mid-teens, though it's difficult to tell beneath the grime and acne marring his face. You've seen him following Monica around between runs, chasing her heels like a lost puppy. She always seemed to have a soft spot for the kid. Ahoy, Arvanelleron! You seen Monica around? I've been looking all over for her. I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, kid. The kid blinks, a blank expression on his face. She's dead, isn't she? It was horrible. There was blood everywhere. I'm sorry, kid. We all are. Yeah. Look, I think I want to be alone right now. Talus Kramer. Okay. Hey, when I find this Glog, let me see. Let me see if there's something about the story here. Blah, 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 blah. No, it doesn't have, like, the story so far. Because I want to ask you about the pronunciation of a certain word. But until you actually see it spelled, I don't want, I want to find out, you know. Tip the dancer. Toss fire in the bag. Okay, that was useless. Nice thought, though. It's not Schwinga. It was Schwinga. Yeah, exactly. So I was pronouncing it Feuer. I was pronouncing it Feuerschwinga. Is that close? Feuerschwinga? Is it Feuerschwinga or Feuersingen? I thought it was Feuerschwinga. So I wanted an actual pronunciation of it. Feuerschwinga? Or not? Gunnar Metbach. The Romani Patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco. Tavernbach's tale, elf. You're here to conduct some business? If so, I welcome you to Metbach Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking. Yeah, Feuerschwinga. Yeah, am I pronouncing that even close? Maybe? Sort of? Let's see. It's actually open to ask you a few questions. You make a purchase, you can ask as many questions as you like. The corner of his mouth twitches upward. Make a big enough purchase, and who knows? I might even answer a few. So what'll it be? Will you buy some guns, or will you be on your merry way? In that case, I suppose I'm buying. Very good. Alright, what do we got? Armored clothing. Okay. See, the problem is I have to be careful because, I mean, I don't know whether I'm going to have to buy, like, if I'm going to have to hire a team, which is going to cost money. But I'd like, at least a basic... AK-97. Oh, that's pricey. Grenades, too. You do fine. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm thinking about what I really want to get, though, is I need to restock my, my summonings first. That's the thing I gotta do first of all. So I gotta find the, person who does that. There we go. You looking for some magic, my friend? You got the cash. Old Zach's got the flash. This elf has clearly seen better days. My god, he looks like Bon Jovi. His skin is weathered and emaciated, as though it has been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Despite all of this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freunde. You here for some magic? Because Zach Flash, he gestures at himself with a dramatic flourish, is your magic man. Magic? Are you a street mage? Zach lets out a throaty, barking laugh. Ha! Street mage? Me? Do I look a street mage to you? He shakes his head, but his smile doesn't waver. He fishes a small bag of pills out of his back pocket and dangles it before your eyes. No, chummer, I'm not a street mage. I've got the magic in my blood and the magic in these bags, but you won't catch old Zach studying any spellbooks. In that case, let's talk about the magic you got in that bag there. What have you got? Oh, a little bit of everything. I've got your Zen and your Hyper, your Nitro and your Novacoke. If you want it, I've got it. You had another bar fight downtown. Oh my gosh. Zach leans towards you and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. What's up, gamer? Yes, it is the new DLC. I've even got a special concoction of my own design, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you're serious about getting high. So, you want to conduct a little business? What's up with the bandages on your hands? Zach snorts out a short burst of laughter. He waggles his bandaged hands in front of you. Oh, these? Nothing much, chummer, nothing much. Tussled with a spirit back in Amsterdam. You know, we elves are very spiritual people. I am an elf. Oh, come off it. Elves are not on the whole any more or less magical than anyone else. I'm in a position to know. Zach lets out a short, barking laugh. Oh, come on. Stop denying yourself. Embrace the power inside of you. You've got the mojo just like me. Accept it. Flash lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Between you and me, my mojo is stronger than any corp wage mages. Take those rat scum bastards at Az Technology. They cast spells all day and all night, right? Fire this and lightning that, just tossing them around like candy. Right. Well, me, I'm just doing my thing. Not casting spells. I'm storing up my energy, saving it. Can you imagine how much magic I have? I don't want to leave, but I like this response. Hey, that's great, Zach. Look, I've got to go. Keep storing that energy. Oh, God. I don't think that's how it works, Zach. Trust me, friend. I have secret knowledge. He slowly turns his head from side to side to give you a good look at his upturned ears. Like I said, it's in the blood. I bet this guy is not an elf. Anyway. Okay, Zach, I trust you. Now can we do some business? Well, I am a businessman, and I suppose that you're a customer. Who am I to say no? So you want to conduct a little business? Show me what you got. What? This guy sells drugs, that's it? I'm looking for actual magic, boss. Oh my god, man. Thanks for a whole lot of nothing. I'm looking for actual magic, you know, like spells, summonings, things like that. Not some clown who sells drugs. Simi. Warming herself in the dim light of a dying street lamp is a waif of a girl who looks far too worn for her years. The clothes she wears suggest the oldest profession, and the fog her eyes suggest a habit that demands such a line of work. The Mother Superior, she says there will be 7 for me to care for. I need to see to them. I wasn't aware of any convent or church nearby. She's there when I close my eyes. And I'm Maria. She says I'm to be governess to the children. You notice a chipjack poking out beneath the young woman's unruly hair. The vacant look in her eyes marks her as a likely BTL junkie, lost between reality and any number of better-than-life virtual constructs. I need money to get back to them. The story sounds familiar. Captain Von Trapp is very well known and respected. The poor dear lost